Dear viewers, welcome back to the analysis of Yoleno TV. I'm not trying to, introduce or start a propaganda here, but as Kenyans, we still feel that Chebukati has underperformed. And for once, I think what Kalonzo said about returning to manual voting is something that Kenyans needs to be given an opportunity to deliberate on. Now, the most important component of any electoral or any IT system is the server. That is the most important component. So, what happens when the data is received? Server will tell you. How that data undergoes stages of manipulation, server will tell you. Who accesses what and at what particular time, server will tell you. So if you take, for example, in 2017, Maraga made the ruling he made about a repeat election because the providers of the IEBC system back then refused to allow exclusive access to their server. That was a request that was made by the Supreme Court. Allow the petitioner access to the logs, allow the petitioner access to the algorithm server. But the providers back then declined. There was some kind of delay, dilly-dallying in the allowance of access to this server, and that led Maraga to make that Solomonic ruling, the ruling that was to order a fresh or a repeat election. But then, because Raila Amolo Odinga cited that the same referee was going to oversee this election, and the same system was going to be used in this election. So Raila Amolo Odinga saw that there was no need to participate in this election because the same results would be produced. Nothing has been solved because until the provider allowed access to the server, there was no way Raila Amolo Odinga would agree, or there was no way they would execute their case well, because they sensed that there was something that was happening in the server. But then, because the provider refused to allow exclusive right or exclusive access to the performance or to how the server was operating, Maraga realized that there was no need to have this election confirmed, that the best or the Solomonic decision here was to have the whole election repeated. So in a nutshell, I would give Chebukati 4 out of 10. That is, my scorecard, 4 out of 10, because he has not solved the problem. He should have implemented policies that would assure the losers of any election credible results. Mind you, until date, the bone of contention that Raila Amolo Odinga has always had is credible results. Until credible results are assured to opponents, then Chebukati has not solved a thing. And I think he is rushing to give himself credit, give Boya Molu credit, give Gulia credit. But again, he is not giving credit to Cherera, Wanderi, Nyangai, and Masit. Even when the four commissioners were part and parcel on formation or formulation of various policies that guided the electioneering process until the date when they differed on the results. So they should have given credit to the four Cherera commissioners because they played a part and parcel in formulation of policies. The only thing that the four commissioners disputed was the last conduct of how Chebukati carried himself. That is where now the four commissioners differed with Chebukati. Now, also the exact position of vice chair as to what should happen next. Should a vice chair dispute what the chair is trying to relay, then what should be done? I think that is something that Chebukati was required to address. He did not address that part, and that's the reason why I think the best scorecard to Chebukati is 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, because he was playing, he played his card well, but until the last time, when the last results were to be released, that's when he messed up. So the 4 points are best for Chebukati. That's what we award Chebukati because of what he conducted, how he conducted himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what do you think is your scorecard. Kindly tell us your scorecard below the comment section. What do you think is your scorecard that you can give Chebukati? Give Chebukati your scorecard. We'd like to see your scorecard. whether you also agree with our 4 out of 10 points that have been awarded to Chebukati. Kindly share what your opinions are. And once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.